So as you guys know, I used to weigh 100 pounds more than I do now. And before I had my sleeve, I used to come home, you know, you'd be 5, 6 o'clock at night, your kids are hungry and you have to get a super easy meal on the table and ready to serve. And I used to think pasta was pretty healthy. I would serve it with a great salad, and I always had lots of veggies in my meat sauce. And I would go ahead and I would serve this to my kids and to my family, and obviously I'd be eating it too. So I want to show you guys how you can get home and in under 15 minutes you can have an amazing meal ready for your family that is low in carbohydrate, really high in fiber, and also pretty low in calories. So I want to show you the difference. This is spaghetti, our wonderful spaghetti sauce here. 1/10 of the box, so 85 grams, is 300 calories for just the pasta and only 3 grams of fiber. So I'm going to show you today how to make a super fast, super easy pasta out of your veggies that instead of using 300 calories for the same serving size is only 14 calories with the same amount of fiber that's in your actual pasta. So there's no reason to be feeding this to your family just because you don't have a lot of time when you can feed super yummy stuff like our little zucchini noodles we're gonna show you, and your family will not even know. I gotta tell you, my 7-year-old, he's a little boy, and you know how boys are. I'll say to him, "What do you want for supper, honey?" And he'll be like, "Spaghetti." And he has no idea. We make our spaghetti with zucchini all the time, and he absolutely loves it. So in order to make your zucchini noodles, you can use one of these little slicers. You can get them almost anywhere. So you can get them online, you can get them at one of your big box stores. They have different names, but basically what they do is they make a noodle out of fresh veggies. So I've already pre-peeled my zucchini, and I absolutely love zucchini because it has a really mild flavor. Now when you're using one of these, make sure you do use it on the thick end because the zucchini will hold up a little bit better when you're cooking it. So I'm going to show you just how insanely easy this is to do with your zucchini. You literally just put it in the hole like this, and then you turn it. And look at that. It comes all the way out. Perfect, absolutely perfect noodles. And look how fast this is going. It takes almost no time to get this ready for your family. All right, so while I've been grating my zucchini in here, I've had my water boiling already, and I've also been simmering our super yummy vegetable protein pasta sauce. And if you check out the description below, we'll put a link to that episode so you can get the recipe for it. And while we put everything together, we're also going to be making a garlic bread out of our bread recipe, and we will link the bread recipe below for you as well. The great thing about zucchini is as fast as you think making pasta is, making zucchini pasta is even faster. It takes about 10 minutes to make regular pasta, but it only takes 3 minutes to make a zucchini pasta. So we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna put a little bit of our noodles in here. Look how amazing that looks. And we're just gonna put them right into our boiling water. And in 3 minutes, this is gonna be totally done. We're going to be using another recipe that we've done previously, and this is our protein jalapeno bread that I'm using. We're going to put the link in the description below so you can go and get the recipe for it. And while our pasta is busy cooking, we're going to go ahead and slice this up, get a little bit of garlic, a little bit of cheese on it, and broil it for a couple of minutes, and we're going to have an amazing supper for our family. I'm going to cut it nice and thin so that you get that really crispy texture when it comes out of the oven. So here we go. I'm just going to do 4 little slices, and then I'm going to show you how quick and easy this is. I have a teaspoon, a little less than a teaspoon of minced garlic, and I've put a little bit of dried parsley flakes in here just to taste. And now I'm going to mix it up with some real fresh butter, just like this. And I'm just quickly gonna mix it all together. Doesn't have to be perfect. Smells amazing. And then I'm gonna butter my bread. Look at that. Now I like to put it on my baking pan, and I'm just gonna use a small little baking pan here. I'm gonna put all 4 pieces on here. And I like to put a little bit of cheese. So I've already pre-grated some cheese here. And I'm just gonna add a tiny little bit on the top of each piece. And pop that right in the oven for a couple of minutes under broil. And everything should be ready all at the same time. Look at this, it looks absolutely amazing. We're gonna set these aside, and now my pasta is ready. So I'm gonna drain the pasta, and we're gonna throw together our amazing supper. All right, so our zucchini pasta is done. Look at that, it absolutely looks perfect. And we're gonna go ahead and scoop our protein meat sauce right on top. Looks so good. And now we're gonna add our garlic bread, and we're gonna add our protein Caesar salad. Once again, the recipe is going to be in the description below so that you can go ahead and look that up. And we're gonna put a little bit of salad on there. And of course, because my children love some cheese, I like to sprinkle just a little bit of cheese on top of the meat sauce for them. And look at that, a full meal in just a few minutes. Really high in fiber, really high in protein, really low in carbohydrates, and best of all, so easy and so fast. So I would love to hear from you guys. I would love to see your own versions of veggie pasta and post it below. I have to take a bite of this because it smells so good and so delicious in this kitchen. This is why my kids love eating this stuff. Your kids are gonna love it too. You're gonna love it. Let's try a little bite here, and oh my God, this looks so good. You're never gonna eat pasta again. This is gonna convince you, it's gonna turn you into a believer. If you like this recipe, please comment below. Please tell me how yours turned out. I really wanna hear from you. Subscribe so that you can get notifications and updates of all the new healthy stuff that we're cooking. And of course, like and comment. Thanks so much, guys.